Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth a prophet receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give a drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water. Oh, Iris, I think of you. Cold water, only in the name of the disciple. Verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or land, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. They make the king glad with their wickedness, and the princes with their lies. They are all adulterers, as an oven heated by the baker, who ceaseth from raising after that he hath kneaded the bread until it be leaven. For they have made ready their heart like an oven, while they lie in wait. Their baker sleepeth all the night. In the morning it burneth as a flaming fire. They are all hot as an oven, and have devoured their judges. All their kings are fallen. There is none among them that calleth unto me. Woe unto them, for they have fled from me. Destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me. Though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me. They will not frame their doings to turn unto their God, for the spirit of whoredoms is in the midst of them, and they have not known the Lord. They shall go with their flocks and with their herds to seek the Lord, but they shall not find him. He hath withdrawn himself from them. And they have not cried unto me with their hearts when they howled upon their beds. They assembled themselves for corn and wine, and they rebelled against me. Though I have bound and strengthened their arms, yet do they imagine mischief against me. They return, but not to the Most High. They are like a deceitful bow. Their princes shall fall by the sword, for the rage of their tongue. Shall be their derision in the land of Egypt. Set the trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant, and trespassed against my law. I have written to them the great things of my law, but they were counted as a strange thing. Israel shall cry unto me, my God, we know thee. Israel has cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and gold have they made their idols, that they may be cut off. Here, I believe this is what's happening right now when they're getting all their counsel. This is this Kushner, Jared Kushner, who's bringing, peace, this peace talk and this treaty. This is something to be paying attention to, because I think this is the time we're in. Is what time it is. All right. For from Israel was it also, the working man made it. Therefore it is not God. But the calf of the Samaria shall be broken in pieces. For Israel hath forgotten his maker, and builded temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities. But I will send a fire on his city, and it shall devour the places thereof. Rejoice not, O Israel, for joy as other people, for thou hast gone a whoring from thy God. Thou hast loved and rewarded upon every corn floor. I wonder if that corn floor is, the checkered floors, the black and white, Masonic, whatever thing there. I wonder. They shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted, for their bread for their soul shall not come into the house of the Lord. For lo, they are gone because of the destruction. Egypt shall gather them up, Memphis shall bury them. The pleasant places for their silver, nettles shall possess them, thorns shall be their tabernacles. The days of visitation are come, the days of recompense are come. Israel shall know it. The prophet is a fool, the spiritual man is mad, for the multitude of thy iniquity and thy great hatred. And this, I believe, is the second watch, because now we're looking at the prophet as being a fool, as he's calling this prophet a fool, these prophets. And this is now a snare. And I believe this to be the second watch. The watchman of Ephraim was with my God, but the prophet is a snare of a fowler in all his ways, and hatred in the house of his God. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first ripe in the fig tree at her first time. But they went to Baal, and separated themselves unto that shame, and their abominations were according as they loved. Again, I was approached in the name of love. This house tried to shame me. Many times. As for Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird, for the birth and for the womb and from the conception. Though they bring up their children, yet will I bereave them, that there shall not be a man left, yea, woe also to them, when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer. All their wickedness is in Gilgal, for there I hated them. For the wickedness of their doing, I will drive them out of my house. I will love them no more. All their princes are revolters. My God will cast them away, because they did not hearken unto them, and they shall be wanderers among the nations. Israel is an empty vine. He bringeth forth fruit unto himself according to the multitude of the fruit he hath increased the altars. According to the goodness of his land, they made goodly images. Again, I believe here, when he says according, that brings forth fruit to themselves, is them using their will, their understanding, and they're building that altar. And some are building altars, as one I do know has built or has lately built their altar on God's holy things. And this house is holding God's holy things hostage as a trophy. And they celebrate these things. And I can say to you that this house has been standing on my back to build that altar of theirs. Their heart is divided, now shall they be found faulty. He shall break down their altar, he shall spoil their images. They have spoken words swearing falsely in making a covenant. Thus judgment springing up as a hemlock in the furrows of the field. The inhabitations of Samaria shall fear because of the calves of Beth Aven, for the people thereof shall mourn over it, and the priests thereof that rejoice on it, for the glory thereof, because it is departed from it. And she named the child Chabab, saying, the glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of God was taken, because of her father-in-law and her husband. And she said, the glory is departed from Israel, for the ark of God is taken. It shall be also carried unto Assyria for a present to King Jareb. Jared, Kushner, Jared. Ephraim shall receive shame, and Israel shall be ashamed of his own counsel. And I mean, what kind of counsel are they? I mean, really? As for Samaria, her king is cut off as the foam upon the water. The high places also of Aven, the sin of Israel, shall be destroyed. The thorn and the thistle shall come up on their altars, and they shall say to the mountains, cover us, and to the hills, fall on us.